In the heart of Burkina Faso, Captain Traoré had earned a reputation for calling things by their true names. He didn't believe in empty praise or diplomatic flattery, especially when it came to powerful nations who often lectured Africa about governance while struggling to hold their own house together. So when the race between Democrat Roy Cooper and Republican Michael Whatley began making headlines, with Trump throwing his weight behind Whatley, Traoré watched not with amusement but concern. He saw a familiar script unfolding. A powerful endorsement. A former governor. An entire nation reduced to red versus blue. He remembered how many young Africans once believed in America's system, how they studied it in school, admired its checks and balances. But now they saw something else. A politics of personality. A democracy flooded by money, ego, and manipulation. Traoré wasn't criticizing individuals. He was questioning the foundation. What does Cooper promise? He asked. What will Whatley undo? Are they fighting for people, or power? The weeks following Roy Cooper's announcement brought a media frenzy in the U.S. cable networks debated polls, pundits speculated on endorsements, and both Democrats and Republicans sharpened their messaging. But far from the noise in Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré watched with a different lens. The lens of a soldier who had seen how politics, when reduced to ego, can rip a nation apart. Traoré knew that leadership wasn't about titles or favors. It was about responsibility. As he observed the unfolding drama, Cooper, a two-term governor challenging for a Senate seat, and Whatley backed by Trump's full weight, he saw something troubling: the absence of vision. Neither candidate, in his view, was offering a plan to heal a divided country. Neither spoke of economic dignity or restoring truth in public service. What they offered, it seemed, was style over substance. In a speech broadcast across West Africa, Traoré addressed this concern directly. "I do not speak to judge," he began, standing under the Sahel sun, "but to warn. If your democracy depends on who is louder, not who is wiser, then your fall is only delayed." He cautioned young Africans not to imitate what they saw on American screens. "You see their stadiums, their elections, their wealth," he said. "But you must also see their confusion, a nation where money talks and truth is often whispered." Traoré's comments quickly went viral. In Ghana, students discussed it in university halls. In Nigeria, journalists quoted him in political editorials. And in the U.S., a few independent commentators began to take note. Why was an African revolutionary leader speaking more clearly about their politics than their